Well, welcome to round 3 of this year's Track Champions League. We've been to Mallorca, we've been to Berlin, but now we're in Saint-Quentin-en-Yvelines, to the southwest of Paris, and the Vélodrome which will host the Olympic and Paralympic Games in just 9 months' time. So we're glad to see Sebastian Mora back. He was injured after the opening round in Mallorca, had to miss Berlin last week. Currently in 14th place overall, but he will start again. The rest of your start list here, although I do believe Claudio Imhoff, number 69 of Switzerland, will not be taking to the start this evening due to a crash earlier on today.
The pace is furious right now. Now, a lot of riders won't have touched the front yet in that main bunch at the back, so there'll still be some relatively fresh legs that will potentially be able to sprint across to this. Once it gets to 6-7 laps to go, you've really got to start picking out what your tactics are going to be.
And we've got a big move behind. Looks like Canada here trying to close that gap. Looks like perhaps Bibic there being the one doing the work, and it is all coming back together now. So we are going to approach those final 5 laps of the race, and it has been brutal from the start here. Riders just swinging up the track now for the first time, really. This is it. This is the bell. Will Tibble is right in there for Great Britain in those rainbow stripes. We've got both our Canadian riders coming around the outside. And this is it, big sprint for the line here. And Dylan Bibic is right ahead, and both of our Canadians, 1-2 on the line there. 1 for Dylan Bibic and 2 for Matthias Guillemette. Canada 1-2 in that men's scratch race. Yeah, so just confirmation of the results on the screen there. So I saw Hashimoto down, taking 10 points there compared to Bibic's 20. So a 10-point gap opening up between the 2 riders at the head of this series. So it's all hotting up. And here is your start list for the women's scratch race. Lily Williams, she has had fantastic results, 2 from 2 from the scratch races so far in this year's Track Champions League. Katie Archibald we saw on the first screen there. And here are the rest of your starters. Nia Evans, unfortunately, not taking to the start this evening due to sickness. She's just strung out the pace a little bit here, but still no big attacks at the moment. But now, here comes Canada's gone for it. This is it. Sarah Van Dam of Canada makes her move now.
The bunch has hesitated slightly. She's got a quarter of a lap gap already.
This could be our big move here this evening. 5 laps to go, and Sarah Van Dam of Canada has gone away on her own. She's got about a quarter of a lap gap on the bunch, and look at that hesitation behind her. You can see nobody wants to take on the chase, and she is away on her own, and the crowd are loving this. The crowd are loving the breakaway. She's just seen 4 laps to go. She's inside the final kilometre of racing. Stenberg of Norway leading out this sprint. Sarah Van Dam down the back straight, out of turn 4 into the home straight, and cruises over the line. Excellent victory for her, and there is a sprint at the end, and we will bring you confirmation of the results of that as soon as we get them. But the winner was clear there, Sarah Van Dam of Canada, and the Canadians are on fire this evening, Ed. Key moment here, if we look at these overall standing there, our second place overall, Lily Williams, down in 9th place, so she takes 7 points compared to Katie Archibald's 15 points. So for those focused on the overall, Williams will drop further behind Katie Archibald. The bell rings now. We will have our first rider eliminated next time.
So that is indeed Roy at the back there, but he's a crafty fella and he's got big peak power for an endurance rider. 1,750 watts. And I would have thought he'd have the power to get over the top and not go out first.
Hashimoto is boxed in. This could be big upset at the bottom there. Yeah, Hashimoto of Japan, our series leader, and he is devastated with that. So, Jules Hesters, winner of the elimination race last weekend. Dylan Bibic, winner of the scratch race this evening. 2 awesome competitors coming in for the sprint this time. There is the bell, final lap of racing. Bibic leads it out, Hester's on the wheel. Bibic head down, full gas down that back straight, getting that cadence up. Hester's cannot quite get on terms with him. Bibic leads it out, down the home straight. Hester sits up, win to Bibic there. Fantastic racing there from Dylan Bibic, and what a night he is having. And here are your league standings, official league standings for the men's endurance. Dylan Bibic is at the head there with 96 points from 70 for Jules Hesses. Hashimoto now down to third on 69 points. Mark Stewart up to fourth on 59, and Will Tidball on 57. We're into our final 8 riders in this event. Our series leader Katie Archibald is still in there. Maggie Coles-Lister, second overall, is still in there as well.
Yep, so 8 riders left, but soon to be 7. We're coming round for the elimination now.
It's looking like, is it going to be Sarah Van Dam? Ooh, just holding it up right there. So our scratch race winner has been eliminated. Ooh, down the bottom now. That's a big name gone. Maggie Coles-Lister from Canada, second overall coming into this event, having got second in the scratch race.
Katie has got the confidence right now just to sit right at the back, but she's gonna sweep underneath. No, yes she is. Yes, she's gonna go straight from the back on the fence down to the black line, carry that momentum, and she's gonna make everybody else come the long way around if they choose to have a go.
Can she hold on?
I think that's Lara gone.
Third place for Lara Gillespie.
Nonetheless, that's been a great performance by Lara Gillespie there. That's a good effort. So Katie, she's on the lower part of the track, and she won't want to let her get in front of her handlebars right now. She's held her wide on the hip, and she's happy to lead it out. And I hate to say that this might be a foregone conclusion, Joe.
Katie Archibald rides away from Anita Yvonne Stenberg to take the victory in the elimination race. That is 3 from 3 for Katie Archibald at the Track Champions League this series. Absolutely phenomenal consistency there. Never in doubt for Katie Archibald. Katie Archibald leads on 102 points from Stenberg's 90. Coles-Lister is back on 82. So Katie Archibald extends her lead. It was just 6 points before this evening over Lily Williams. Stenberg was in third, so Stenberg is now up to second. But Archibald the clear leader there. 2 rounds to go. Double header in London next weekend.